Hi everyone and welcome to another video. I'm lauranemacquart and today I'm going to think of the books that I want to read before the end of the year. I saw a video by Amalia from Amalia Reads yesterday and she was saying that having an end of the year TBR is a must for every booktuber and that she was late. So that means that I'm really late and I should really get into the game. And I have had the idea of, wait, I should think of just a few books that I really want to read before the end of the year for a while, so this is my excuse to actually get to it. So I thought I'd start with the books that I have on the go, because then when I look back at this list at the end of the year, I'll at least have finished those. At least that's my theory. One, I have two, is Ik ga leven by Lale Gül. This is a non-fiction. It's pretty popular in the Netherlands. It came out just this year, and it's about Lale Gül growing up in a very Islamic community and closed-off community, and about what that was like for her. She just won the NS Publics Prize, which is a prize that is just people voting what they want. The other book that I have on the go is Guest House for Young Widows Among the Women of ISIS by Azadeh Moaven. I started this one already 2 weeks ago, but I started it because my other book, which is fiction, and this one is non-fiction, was a bit heavy. So I thought I needed another book to, you know, read both of them, but then this one was heavy as well, so I wasn't reading either. So I now finished the other book, so I can go back to this one. That went very well, the book just fell. I'm also listening to an audiobook. I'm listening to My Dark Vanessa by Kate Elizabeth Russell that I'm liking a lot, so I suppose I'll finish that one too. Now, as for the other books, I don't have anything planned right now. I do know I have one book that I should read with my book club next month, but I don't remember what it is right now, other than that it's a short story collection. So I'm gonna go upstairs to see my TBR. I'm gonna bring you with me. We'll start with picking, I think 2, maybe 3 of those books, and then I'm gonna look at possible audiobooks that I'm interested in. Let's go. Okay, this is part 1 of my TBR. The other part is here. These are mostly English. Here we have Dutch and French. I definitely want to pick up a French book, and I think I'm interested in Camus. It's been a while. I think I read one of his books. I read this one, L'étranger. Wait, I have more. They must be hidden. This is, yes, this one. I have another one. Yes, these are my 3 Camus. Yes, let's move. I think I'm gonna go then for the mythe de Sysiphe. I think it's heavy, but it should be interesting. What else do I have? Ooh, I also have this one. This is L'heure des chiens by Thomas Feccio. It's a mystery thriller, but my mother gifted this to me. The author is from the city in France where my grandmother still lives and my mother was brought up, and it's where we always go when we're in France. But look, she went to the book signing because this one is set in that. This book is also, this is going very well, this book is also set in here. So look, it's pour Lorraine. But apparently, so she told him that I live in the Netherlands, blah blah blah, so he kind of assumed that my French isn't good. So it says, I hope this will help you improve your French. And I mean, that is a good thing. My French isn't good. Okay, so this is also, and I also kind of want to write Gael, Petit. Okay, so these are my 3 French options. You know, because I'm going to go to Soissons next week, actually, I'm going to go with L'heure des chiens. I think that's going to be good. And thrillers are good when it's dark outside. Then we have the English section. I do want to read Hamnet. It's been on my... I really want to read this for a while. I also really want to get to Bewilderment. I think I'm gonna love it. So these 2... Ooh, I also really want to read Piranesi. Okay, I shouldn't pick books that I'm super duper Oh, I want to read them all! Okay, I'm allowed to pick 2. Pick 2. Are there any categories that I'm interested in? You know what? I'm gonna go for Hamnet, because somehow it feels... I don't know. I also have book behind. I'm neglecting those. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Hamnet. And then maybe I should go for... I'm going to go for Piranesi. I think this is going to be good and weird. Yes. These are going to be my 3 books that I want to read before the end of the year. And obviously I also want to read all the other ones, but these are definitely on the list. Okay, so these 3 books are on my physical TBR for the end of the year. But right now I'm reading more audiobooks, so I'm thinking maybe I should just put 2 on the list because I'm definitely going to get to them. And while I was looking through the list the last time, there were a couple of books that I think I want to get to at the end of the year. One is The Reading List by Sarah Nisha Adams, that I've heard good things about by Elena Norms, which I trust on these kind of things, and it's about bookish people. Now, I think it's a man whose wife passed away and then he kind of realizes that he doesn't know a lot about her, or that he misses her, and therefore he goes through the list of books that she either has read and loved or still wants to read or something like that. So that's one. And then we have the non-fiction It's Not About the Burqa by Mariam Khan. And I think that one is going to be an interesting one. So I'm going to put those 2 on the list as well. So that means that for the end of the year I have, besides the books that I'm reading right now, 5 books on the list that I'm going to finish, going to get to. There's L'Heure des Chiens by Thomas Feccio, Hamnet by Maggie O'Farrell, Piranesi by Susanna Clarke. Then we have It's Not About the Burqa by Mariam Khan, and The Reading List by Sarah Nisha Adams. If you've read any of them, please let me know if there's any that I should prioritize or not, or if you say, well, I saw this book, I should really get to that, although I know I want to get to these. And I will at one point. Okay, see you in another video. Bye.
Ba-chum, ba-chum, chum.